Hey guys, welcome back to Aaron's Weapon of the Week, sponsored by Raven Rock Armory. And I'm your host, Aaron. And today I have a pretty cool rifle in stock here. I don't think this guy's going to be leaving the store anytime soon. You might have noticed right away that the handguard here is kind of the specialty of this item. And that's the majority of what we're going to be talking about today. So this is the S.I.R by A.R.M.S. And this guy was available, ever since the late 90s, I believe, and it got discontinued in 2008. So they're incredibly hard to find nowadays, and if you can find any anywhere, let me know so I can pick up a few. But because of how rare-ish this guy is nowadays, I don't know if this particular one's going to be leaving the store. This guy weighs, the handguard itself weighs 8.6 ounces. So by itself, it's not too much, but onto your rifle, it's really going to add a lot of heft to it. So that's the first thing I noticed with this thing installed is how heavy this one becomes. On the sides here, I'm going to have points of contact where I can take this little rail off, put it here if I wanted, put it there, same on the other side. And right in the middle of these rails is a QD slot. Depending on what sling you have, you can put your sling attachment right there as well. Just like I have on the other side of this rifle. I got my sling attached right in the middle of that rail. So because it's a lot thicker on the bottom here, heat dispersion is going to be really great with this. So if you're slinging lead downrange for a long period of time, it's going to remain a lot cooler than the top will be. And with the venting on the top, it's also going to help a lot. Make sure that heat doesn't get wrapped around this whole handguard here. Just in case though, I do have a nice foregrip here just to keep my hand off of the handguard itself. Because this is such a modular piece, it's going to be able to attach right on instead of sliding around the barrel like most handguards will. Because of that, you won't have to change the barrel. The barrel nut will stay there, the gas tube stays there, all that front part stays there. It's a really easy way to install this particular rail. Then I'll have my foregrip on here with a pressure pad to activate that PEC 15 whenever I want to. With my ACOG for long distance precision shooting to medium. I love these things, especially the lack of batteries is always my favorite with any optic really. Something battle ready to go whenever I need it, just pick up and rock. And also I'm going to have this system here. This is a Ready Mag. I don't know how practical this is actually going to be in a real life combat situation. I try reloading this thing with both, so just the magazine in there, real simple. And then if I add this in there, it kind of gets in the way. If I'm trying to, I have all this hand here that I gotta get around in order to rip the magazine that's out already. Then I have to actuate this lever, pop it in. In any combat situation, I think that's gonna slow me down more than it's actually gonna help out, but I think it looks badass, so there's always that with me. I'm the cosmetics guy, if it looks cool, look good, feel good, that's kind of what I'm about. So this is a custom build, and it's going to be made with a dpms lower and a barrett upper. Those barrett uppers are a lot harder to come by, so that just adds the value to this thing. So the 6.8 SPC, or 6.8 Special Purpose Cartridge, is a rimless bottlenecked intermediate rifle cartridge developed by Remington. It was originally designed to replace the 5.56, and it's a midway in between the 5.56 and the 7.62, with the same diameter as the 270 Winchester. The 6.8 was designed for better terminal velocity at shorter ranges in Iraq, but it never quite caught on. Well guys, that's going to be our custom build AR from Raven Rock Armory, and I want to know more about this, so if you guys know anything, please let me know. I want to know more about the 6.8 SPC caliber. I want to know more about firearms chambered in that caliber, and I really want to know more about this handguard. If you guys know anything about it, please do let me know and leave a comment, something like that. This handguard just really completes the look of the overall gun. Super robust and badass, ready to use. I couldn't say more better things about this thing, besides the weight, which I partly like about it. So it really adds to the element of this being a hardcore weapon for anyone to be able to use. And pretty easy installation with a lot of points of attachment for wherever you deem necessary to put your rails. I mean, what more could you ask for? But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much for tuning in to Aaron's Weapon of the Week. This is the third episode we've done, sponsored by Raven Rock Armory with your host, Aaron. But, thank you so much for tuning in, and let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe,